Beat Shadow Gardevoir, Pup Medi. Have a good stream. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Altaria. We do love to see this. We're not baiting here. Straight Blizzard. I win the ones. I don't know if I win the 0 to 1s. Up a Mudshot. Moonblast? I think I get to it. Unless I go Moonblast here. They went Moonblast. Oh, it doesn't matter. We still get to it. What? Dude, that's just disgusting. That can happen. Dude, Wishcash is just nasty. Oh my gosh. Hey everyone, we are on the final week of this GBL season. This is a team I've been playing this week, and I've been on a tear. I think I climbed around 400 points running this team, and it got me to my highest leaderboard position of this season, over the 3,500 mark, and it's comprised of Mawile with Whiscash and a Shadow Swampert. Shadow Swampert isn't super necessary, but I like the closing power it has over the non-Shadow version, and then the Mawile, I would definitely recommend not running the Shadow variants. Main reason being is you're running Fairy Wind with Play Rough and Iron Head, so you really want to just survive long enough to get multiple charge moves off. I'm going to showcase 2 sets of battles from a recent set I did that got me past the 3,500 mark. Before we get into the battles, a big shout out and thank you to all my patrons who've been supporting my content creation. If you would also like to have early access to my strategies and lineups, or see behind the scenes footage of my battles, feel free to sign up in the Patreon link down below. Going into this first battle here, we have a Sableye, which is a pretty solid lead overall. However, if they stay in quite a bit here, it's probably worth swapping out, but they actually come in Registeel. And I typically come in Swampert into this because I have a lot of play, even though, yeah, they debuff me here, but that's okay. The main thing is Swampert has a lot of play into Sableye, so Sableye coming into a Swampert with energy is not a great time. I'm going to just double shield this because, again, if they go all the shields down here, then that Mawile is going to just one-shot the Sableye. And we do finish off that Registeel, and I actually come in and pivot out here. So they catch a Play Rough, which is not ideal. The Iron Head is going to be a little better, but we do get the Iron Head off here, which is very nice, and I still have the Whiscash in the back. And they actually just let that entire Registeel go, or Regirock go. So yeah, they didn't really have any true answers to this Mawile, which is, I found quite a bit. Mawile is on the frail side, so I understand that, but at the same time, it's still very, very good. We do get hit by a foul play here, lose CMP, but we are able to tank it, and this Hydro Cannon should be enough to knock out the Swampert. Yeah, so no third Pokemon even needed. Alright, Mudboy leads are a little bit annoying, especially Shadow Swampert, just because they are much better into Whiscash, and then I typically can't swap my own into it. And so the main thing is I always safe swap the Whiscash. Swapping in the Swampert is a huge gamble, because if they have like an Altaria in the back, or a Pelipper, you're just completely walled off, especially that Altaria. Though Hydro Cannons aren't too bad into the Pelipper, but Altaria is just not a great time. Alright, so in this matchup, I am going to probably just commit to a farm down. Yeah, because I think they weren't at the Earthquake, so I knew that I'd get away with that. And then they come in with the Swampert. I probably could have baited Iron Head. There's probably a strong chance they shield this. Yeah, they do shield, and now I'm up a shield. Up a shield Swampert is very, very solid here, even if you're in the mirror matchup, because, yeah, this Hydro Cannon is just going to really threaten. So I'm going to throw my Hydro Cannon here, and it does get shielded, and it looks like we CMP here. CMP is not too bad in my opinion. Ensures that I at least take out the Swampert in all likelihood, and I figured they're probably weak to Swampert in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, so it's going to be a Sableye here. I'm going to throw this Hydro Cannon ahead of time. They have to throw energy on the Sableye. And then, yeah, we CMP on this next one. So either way, I think the Mawile would have taken out if the Swampert didn't. Altaria, this is a really good one. Triple resisted Dragon Breaths. Although this is a non-Shadow Mawile, the Dragon Breaths actually hurt more than you expect. So I'm going to throw the Play Rough right here and see what happens. Most tend to shield, so I probably could have baited there. But I'm going to let this first move go through, and then I'm swapping here. Yeah. So probably small chance they shield this. So I'm going to go probably straight for the Blizzard. And the main thing is Whiscash is very strong into Altaria. And it looks like, yeah, we do CMP there, which is not ideal. So I'm going to shield and throw the Blizzard. They probably don't shield because of the CMP. And I don't know if I get to this Blizzard, actually. Let's see. Okay, we do get to Blizzard, so that's huge. We had to take out this Altaria, or we get shields down, which is very nice. So we do take out, we do get the shield there. And then so I have to shield this for sure. Let's see how this plays out. I'm a little nervous they have like a Swampert in the back, so I'm gonna have to like swap right away. Let's see. Oh, okay. No, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's see what they have in the back. They might be also weak to, maybe it's like a Gardevoir. That's something I see quite a bit of too. A little unfortunate. It looks like they get to this Sky Attack. Wow, this is coming down to the wire. Yeah, I don't know what they have in the back here. It's not going to be good, though. Oh, it's going to be a Registeel. And we just barely get to it. So I kind of made a few misplays there, but barely able to close out there, too. But again, that Shadow Swampert really hitting hard. So, yeah, I was just like, how did I win this? Because I'm pretty sure this is not the game I lost. But, yeah, so anyway. Even with misplays, you can make this team work quite a bit. I was a little nervous. I didn't think the team would be good. Oh, it looks like Chuggy's out of here. Because the Mud Boys are definitely not the super bulkiest types, but the main thing is you don't typically see grass. I saw maybe like one grass. And it was a Shift Tree, and that's about it. But grass is pretty uncommon in this meta, so the Mud Boys are fairly safe. And the Mobile just, you can see, is a huge core breaker to so many things. Yeah, so against my opponent here, a little bit tricky because this Pelipper's doing a lot of work. Something I learned after this match is that I should probably just be baiting with Iron Heads because most Pelippers will shield anyway. And it looks like this person is coming in with the Sableye, which it's not great. It's not great because this Foul Play is going to take out my Mawile, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna get hit by another Foul Play here on my Swampert. And a great catch from her actually to catch the Hydro Cannon. I guess it's a pretty obvious Hydro Cannon, but yeah, it puts me in a tough spot. So I have to throw this Earthquake, but I think she gets a return here. Maybe the Foul Play is enough at this point too. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be the return. Yeah, so great catch. Able to kind of keep it close. If the catch didn't happen, I think we still would have had a chance. But, you know, I think the lesson learned there is it's better to just go Iron Head in that Pelipper matchup. I was thinking, you know, if I just get shields down, it'd be fine. But I'm going to shield this up and see what happens. A lot of people still got Ice Skills here even after tanking the Play Rough. And my opponent here, I was trying to swap there. Unfortunately, we're not able to swap. So I'm going to get shields down, which is not the end of the world. Mobile hits pretty hard shields down as well as Whiscash, but it would be nice to have that shield. So now I'm going to swap to Whiscash in case they have something else that's pretty weak to Mobile in the back. Poltergeist making Dusclops a much better closer than it used to be. So definitely hitting quite hard there. And they're not going to shield. So that's okay. Let's see how this goes. It's Ice Punch, and I live the Ice Punch, which is huge because it allows me to get this Mud Bomb off. Whiscash is being a huge tank. Whiscash, honestly, is probably the strongest Pokemon for this team overall. And here comes a Sableye. Let's see if we can get to this Play Rough. Yeah, we do, which is perfect. So we still get the Play Rough, which is huge. I think it was CMP as well. Yeah, and then there we go. No Swampert needed. 4-1 on that first set there, so quite nice. And as you can see, the players I'm playing are also very, very good. So if the team works against really solid players, then I'm sure it works at pretty much every ELO range. All right, we are going into Deoxys Defense. I typically swap out. This is something I love to see. Here's the thing. Unless this Altaria has a break point, it has like a certain amount of attack, it's not going to do as much enough Dragon Breath damage to win the shield situation. So you just win the zeros, obviously, if they no shield. But even if they do have a shield, they have to shield twice if they don't have that break point. So I'm getting a ton of value here out of the Switch Cash. Now, here's something that's making me a little concerned. They don't really need Switch Advantage here, which or based on what it seems like. So I'm just going to come in Mobile and tank the damage because Psycho Boost actually hurts the Swampert quite a bit. So I'm going to just tank this damage and see what happens. Probably another Thunderbolt. I'm probably going to swap to my Swampert after this, yeah. We're going to swap, and it actually is a Vigoroth, so that makes sense. Again, like I said, probably another check to that Mobile in the back. But we're going to charge up the Earthquakes here, and then just get a lot of energy. Having the shield advantage is pretty big. And then I am going to outpace this Vigoroth. Let's see if they shield or not. They do shield, so that's fine. We can just throw 5 mud shots to maximize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and that's another CMP. And then now we should hopefully get to this before the Deoxys Defense gets its Psycho Boost. Yeah, and they're going to quit out. All right, another Sableye. Again, it's okay matchup, but the Shadow Calls really add up. And again, this is not the Shadow Mawile, so if you had a Shadow Mawile, this matchup is even worse, right? Because you kind of have to land Play Rough. So this time around, I've kind of made some adjustments. I'm going to actually go and bait with an Iron Head, which we were able to do. And then they swapped to their Registeel. I think they're trying to catch a move, but I was trying to catch a move as well. So, or just like swap to my Whiscash to save my Mawile, right? Because they're clearly weak to Mawile in some shape, way, or form. So maybe they have an Altaria in the back. That's very possible. Maybe a Medicham. Medicham's not that weak into Mawile, so I'd be surprised. But we are in a good spot here because now we can maintain switch alignment and shield advantage. So that's very huge. It's actually a Walrein. So that also makes sense. So Walrein's not the best with the resisted Powder Snows. But we're going to get a lot of damage off with the Mud Bombs. As you can see, the Walrein is almost like it's pretty much in Hydro Cannon range. And here's the good thing about Mawile: you typically win charge from priority. So this is huge for me. I'm going to let this go. Here's the thing: 2-shield Swampert is going to be a great time. I'm going to shield, or I guess I'll let the first one go because I know it can't be an Earthquake. Yeah, I'm going to shield the next one, and then we're going to be in a pretty good spot. I think the Sableye's going to come in soon. Yeah, here comes the Sableye, but we have the Hydro Cannon ready, and they still need like another charge move here, and then we're able to finish off the Walrein. Yeah, Shadow Swampert, a very strong closer here. As long as you avoid that Altaria, you're really solid. All right, Registeel lead, pretty bad. So we're going to swap out of that right away. Whiscash, here comes Altaria. Again, you get so much value out of this because you get at least one Blizzard off, even if they have the break point, and then your Mawile just walls off the Altaria. So you'll come out with the shield advantage either way. My opponent no shields, thinking it's potentially a bait, and they quit out. That's fine too. Quick, easy match. So that'll happen once in a while with the Whiscash as well too, which is, again, why I say it's probably my MVP on this team. It just provides so much value. Mawile is pretty good too, but it's a little more one-dimensional than the Whiscash in my opinion. All right. So the opponent actually ends up baiting there. So I'm actually going to come in with my Swampert here. This potentially could be a Psycho Boost. So I'm going to show the first one. Get this move off because the Walrein I think is lower on health already, so I could get a lot of value out of this. So this Psycho Boost is going to hurt, but not as much as the first one. It's not great to go down 2 shields this early, but I think it's still potentially worth it. Let's see if I live the Psycho Boost. Yeah, I do. So barely live it. Get the Hydro Cannon off, which is still pretty nice because then I could potentially get a shield or take him out. Yeah, so they let it go. So I come in Whiscash here in case they're throwing like an Earthquake. They ended up throwing an Icicle Sphere, so maybe they didn't have Earthquake worth the energy. But that's fine. We have a Gardevoir coming in. They no shield. Okay, so I probably should have gone straight Mawile here, actually. That's probably the better idea, yeah. I don't think I timed those moves very well, but that's fine. Yeah, so we're still able to get it done, but I think the better play is just come in Mawile. I don't know. I think I was just scared that I was going to get farmed down. And then get hit by like a Shadow Ball. So maybe it was a better play. But either way, here we go. It's going to be Shadow Gardevoir in the lead here, and this is definitely a positive lead. I'm not that scared of Shadow Gardevoir in the back, so I don't really need switch advantage. So I'm going to go straight for the Play Rough here. I think we CMP here, which is huge, because if I get their second shield, that's great. If not, I get the alignment. And let's see what happens here. They come in Gardevoir. So I'm going to just stay in here and then come in Swampert. Swampert's not as good into a lot of things in the back. So I typically like to save the Whiscash, especially if they have like a flyer in the back, right? And unfortunately, I get counted down there. So a little kind of a misplay by me, I think. I'm going to just spend my shield here because the shields are going to be a little more useful here because Gardevoir's not going to get to too many moves. So as long as I save one shield for Gardevoir, I should be okay. And at this point, I could just, as long as I get 2 Mud Bombs off, I'm fine. Whiscash, again, super bulky, able to tank this damage, so able to win this neutral matchup in the 1-shield scenario. And we are good to go. Like I said, Whiscash closing it out. And as you can see, a 5-0 set right after a 4-1 set. Like I said, this team was killing it for me, getting over that 3,500 mark as well. And if you need a last-second team to make that final push, this could be it. Thank you all for watching. At the recording of this video, we don't have news about the next season or any moveset updates yet. But if they do, I'll definitely do a tier list like I did last season on different moveset updates to see kind of predictions on how the next season is going to shape up. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and share, subscribe for future content, hit that notification bell to get alerted right when I post a new video, and I'll catch you all next time.